Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Power Talk, brought to you by Christ Palace International Ministries. I am Choma.
And I am Dominique. We are so glad to have you tuning in with us. As you know, Power Talk is where we dive into key insights from the powerful teachings of Pastor Dr. Martha Martin. Today, we're diving into the series, The Blessings of Consecration, what it means and why it matters in our walk with God.
Yes, so let's start by defining it. Consecration, as defined by Pastor Mark, means to be set apart for a specific purpose.
Amen.
And as Christians, we must understand that we've been consecrated by God to live a life that reflects His purpose. When you set yourself apart for God, you position yourself for divine encounters.
Divine encounters.
You like it?
I love it. One thing that really stood out to me is that when you consecrate yourself, blessings follow.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus 32:29 says, "Consecrate yourselves today to the Lord, that He may bestow upon you a blessing." That's powerful.
I love it.
Consecration isn't just about setting yourself apart. It actually unlocks blessings.
I really love
I
that.
receive those blessings. Lord.
And just piggying back off of what you just said, Exodus 29:33 takes it even further. It says that consecration allows us to enjoy certain dimensions of life.
Yes.
There are levels in God that we won't experience unless we are consecrated.
Amen. That part. And let's not forget Joshua 3:5. Consecrate yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. Consecration brings wonders. When we set ourselves apart for God, we position ourselves for supernatural encounters.
Yes.
Come on, receive the encounter, girl.
That's so good. And speaking of encounters, I really loved the reminder that consecration is a precursor for divine encounters.
Yes.
And when we think about Exodus 19:10-11, God asked the Israelites to consecrate themselves because He was about to visit them. When we consecrate ourselves, we make room for God's presence to manifest in our lives in extraordinary ways. I feel like I'm preaching.
Amen. Girl, you preaching. And here's the part that really got me. When we get saved, God's presence comes upon us just like He did on Mount Horeb.
Yes.
Exodus 3:1-5 paints this picture of how God's presence made the ground holy. And now we are His temple. The Bible reminds us that the Spirit of God dwells in us. That means we have to live a consecrated life so that we don't defile His temple.
We essentially have to walk around with the consciousness that we are the temple of God.
Amen.
This is holy ground. That's really deep. And what it means is that, and I like this one, we cannot live life anyhow.
Don't live your life anyhow.
We just cannot. The Bible tells us that we must separate ourselves from certain things. And this is actually where it starts to get real. Being a Christian isn't just about what we receive from God, because I feel like it does get one-sided
It does.
sometimes.
Give me.
But it's about how we live our lives for God.
Yes, exactly. Some people think grace means that we can do whatever we want,
At all.
but grace is not a license to live carelessly. And Jesus made it clear. It is not what goes into us that defiles us, but what comes out of us.
Yes.
Things like evil thoughts, pride, envy, and bitterness, these are the things that can make us impure.
Wow.
That bitterness, you gotta let it go.
Wow.
Let it go.
And Hebrews 12:15 actually really warns us about bitterness specifically. This is something that can actually defile us. And it really made me pause and think. Consecration isn't just about avoiding the big, obvious sins. It's also about keeping our hearts pure for God.
Amen. That is good. It all comes down to this. Will you be a vessel of honor or dishonor? Our level of consecration determines how God can use us. And I don't know about you. I don't know about you, girl. But I want to be a vessel of honor.
Please, I want to be a vessel of honor too. So that's our challenge to you all. Choose consecration. Choose to be set apart for God so that you can experience the fullness of God's blessings and power in your life.
Amen. That is so good. If this has blessed you as it has blessed me, make sure you check out the full series of The Blessings of Consecration from Pastor Dr. Mark Amwateng on our YouTube channel.
Yes, run, don't walk. Run to the YouTube channel and actually catch up on these videos. There's so much to unpack. And if you are in the Houston, Texas area, come visit us at Christ Palace International Ministries. We would love to see you. We're located at 15152 Bel Air Boulevard, Houston, Texas, 77083.
And if you can't make it in person, no worries at all. You can always tune in online via YouTube and Facebook. Stay connected and stay consecrated.
See you next time on
Power Talk.